Are we? Oh no. Is it true? Is it actually true today? Are we starting on time? What is this? We're starting on time? Since when? Someone alert the presses. We started on time. Chris, Nicole, DDBD, hello, hello. How are y'all today? Can you believe it? We started on time. Oh my god. I'm sure everyone is surprised and flabbergasted. Under what occasion do we start on time? Finally a game that makes sense. I went through so many bad reviews on this game, so if this is not a good game, Dirty doesn't ever get to pick games again. I'm serious, I got this game on GOG and it's got like a 45 rating. So, we'll see what happens with it. Trader Joel, hello, hello. You want a refund? I will too. No, it's really weird on Steam. It's got like mostly positive reviews, and then it's not as much horror as it is sad. Yeah, on Steam it had mostly positive reviews, but on GOG where I grabbed it because it was cheaper, it was like 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. I was like, holy shit, dude. Yeah. No, the story looks good. I'm excited about it. I'm just messing with you, Dirty. Everybody else backed up this game too, so that's why we're playing it. It was epic. With one shot, you know, 5. Nice! I saw some gameplay of it, Caveman. Is the sound okay? Is it too quiet, too loud? Let me know before we get started. And then we'll go ahead and get going. Sorry. It's great? Okay. All right, 1 second. I'm currently having ridiculous storms and flooding and all that, so there's a likelihood, not a great one, but a likelihood that I can lose power during this stream, so I just want to let you know. Sounds a bit loud for you? We'll cut it down another 10%. Hopefully that's good. You had a tornado yesterday? I live in the valley, so we don't get that here, but I was driving home from the gym, and it was some of the worst flooding I've ever seen. Raining and flooding for you as well. What's up, Paul? Yeah, no, it was a wild day coming home from the gym. Like, I couldn't see the road to drive on it. It was nutty. In all the years that I've lived here, it's never been this bad, so it was interesting to see. All right, let's go ahead and get into this game. We've dilly-dallied enough. Let me know if we have to tweak the sound, cut it up or down. I think I didn't change the language yet, so it may be in Italian with subtitles. We may change that. Because I think Italian is the base language, right? Story of Martha is dead and its featured characters are a work of fiction. Okay, we're not going to read all that. If you're someone you know is struggling, information, crisis resources. Near a trailer park? No. I live on a hill, like nowhere where it would bother me, so. The flooding I'm not bothered about. It's just the 2 pieces of string the electrical system is held together by. Ciao, Julia. But he's visited me in ages.
Devo raccontarti la mia storia, lo so, ma non so da dove cominciare. Ci sono così tante cose che dovrei iniziare dalla mia infanzia, ma di quel periodo ricordo così poco.
We'll change it to English.
Solo quell'estate, era il 29, mi sembra.
Can we do it now? We can. Okay, let's go ahead and change it to English. Yeah. Because I can't read it while she's doing it.
quando fui mandata a stare.
It's not gonna change it. Fuck. They sent me up to with my nanny. Oh man. New chapter, The Legend. Summer
Nanny,
1929.
Will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming soon.
Not the fog.
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things.
What's up, One Mad
even
Apple?
if we're not actually bad.
Just
We
like
just started.
soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain.
Why is Gollum
Poor
naked?
dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon
You
I'll
know?
be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm trying to get engrossed in this story.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
Are we playing as Martha or the sister?
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved.
These graphics are fucking
She
great.
was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake,
That face is
gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island.
terribly funny. Oh my god.
So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Speak up. Keep listening, but speak up.
Oh, the poor dear. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, Poppet, but that's the way it is,
Pop it.
and we must learn to deal with it.
Okay, I'll try. But it makes me so mad. Keep on reading, Nanny.
No worries, Taro.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Look at those eyebrows, man.
So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl.
Perfect retribution.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and
Look at
roam
that
the woods,
face only a mother could
looking
love.
for her long-lost love, in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
Sounds familiar for some reason. It sounds like every Scottish bog hag lady. Literally.
Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman.
Damn it,
by
One Mad
slaying
Apple.
such a life in its youth, even just for an instant.
It's fucking
the
funny.
lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
I can't remember the name of the souls that live in the bogs and stuff, but this is just like a straight up
Good night,
one
my
for
love.
one, like Scottish fairy tale.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake.
Jesus
My
limit.
father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
We got trail cameras in 1944. New chapter: the lake. Okay.
Reel off the film.
I'm gonna throw my shoulder out doing this. No, me
Open the
home.
camera. Remove the old roll of film. Put the new film in. Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
How do we do that?
There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I
Where do you-
frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Where do you see that? Oh, that.
What? Is that
Okay.
a person? I must
Oh,
help
Nicole,
them.
you've seen it before? Is it a good one? I have to
was
say,
horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world,
you liked it?
where I
Okay.
would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Sad seems to be the general consensus. This is exactly how you died to a swamp hag. 100%.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm.
Shit. We're just chilling with her?
Martha is not dead.
The name of the game would beg otherwise.
It's not possible.
It was a quick... She was already dead
It's
when
not
we found her,
true.
though. She's already face down, so...
There's no need to worry. Everything is fine.
Are we gonna weekend at Bernie's her?
Everything will be calm. Martha is not dead. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
We just immediately loot her corpse and equip her gear.
Everything okay?
Are you hurt?
What are you doing?
Go, Aerox, run!
Eric.
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
Oh God. I'm sorry. Has anybody ever seen Walk Hard, Dewey Cox? One day after Martha's death, 10:30 p.m. I guess we're gonna do the sign of the cross, right?
O Lord, who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered
Good
for
movie.
Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
There's a line that continually gets repeated in that movie, because there's two children,
Did you remember to...
and one of them's the favorite, and one of them passes away, and it's the wrong one. And so for half the movie, the dad keeps saying, "Wrong kid died," and it that's all I get right here is "wrong kid died."
to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
That's this game. That's funny. How'd she die? The sister. So we are apparently the kid that nobody cares about, and we were setting up trail cameras and looking through some kind of weird fucking telescope thing, and we looked into the lake, river, I'm not sure what it was. I think it's a lake, quarry, and our sister was floating face down, dead. And we were a twin. So when the parents came down, they mistook us for our sister. So Martha is dead, as the game suggests, and now we are supposed to pretend to be Martha, which is, I can't even start on the mental rigmarole, but that's a lot.
Daddy's canes. They are so beautiful, but I can't say why, but they have always scared me.
Well, that one's got a dog head on it. Of course it's scary.
My dog's basket, or should I say, the new dog's basket. I don't remember what happened to my first dog, but when I think of him, I feel despair.
Let's see. The graphics are pretty good, I gotta say. I don't know if they're as good as The Vanishing of Ethan Carter that we played last night, but they're really good. The house looks phenomenal. Like a nice little filter. This could almost be a picture, considering she offed herself while wearing your clothes. Maybe it was intentional to let you take over as a favorite. Well, we're prone to, if I was just gonna headcanon this right now, we're prone to memory loss, and we're jealous. It wouldn't be hard to say that we caused it and staged it so that we could be the favorite, right? That's me headcanoning it.
I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any
Oh, we can-
news and announcements can be vital.
Oh, that's a jam. Oh, damn. Well, it said that we were with the nanny for 3 years, and we went home and lost our sense of happiness, and then we didn't remember anything for 15 years. So that's, yeah. To lose your memory for 15
July
years is
17th,
wild.
1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family.
Only a couple more weeks, guys. Only a couple more weeks.
July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Julia. Monsignor Attilio D.
Yeah, they think we're dead. We have immediately
July
taken over our
17th,
sister's identity.
1944, Ministry of War.
Interesting.
Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
I bet this music is somehow copywritten.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
It is going to make us all depressed, Engelman.
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
Can I cut this, like, down at least? Let's leave it on nothing. There we go. What do we got here? I don't know what all's useful, so I don't know if I should be inspecting everything or what.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
How does this work? Oh, it's like a little grenade-shaped... Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's awesome. I'm gonna make sure for it to happen. Same. It'll feed into my depression. You're not already depressed? What? Some of us are already there.
Come and get the flowers, please. Or send Martha if you like.
Martha?
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
So, we're deaf. Martha was deaf, so we have to pretend that we were deaf? That would be so hard.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Where does this go? Does it not go in her hands? Where the hell does this go? Series of special messages. Joy isn't feeling any joy. Rain is past. My beard is blonde. I think it goes on a table? What table? We've only got this one little aside right here. I figured it'd go like in our hands or something. Wartime codes? Yeah, no, I know. They're just funny to listen to. Doesn't go in the vase. Oh, right here. There's so many places this could go. This was not my first choice.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Autosave.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
Imagine how much you can learn with people thinking that you're deaf and they just talk right next to you.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
Can we kill the mom?
Same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile.
Oh.
Do you think it's the right time for this? Julia is dead, Irena. Dead.
That cabinet's open.
Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of
rounds.
course I realise.
12
I
gauge.
get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me.
She's a
She
single
always
man.
brought problems. Only problems. It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all.
Fucking
Crazy.
Christ, dude.
I'm the crazy one?
Blame the baby
Me?
for circumstances of the birth. Yeah. The mom is like actually batshit insane. Holy shit.
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home.
Fuck, this is sad,
Go
man.
fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
Why do you guys want to depress me so bad?
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act?
Sadness the game,
This is what
right.
the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
We do get to play this game, right? Like, it's not just a giant movie.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me, too, that people thought that.
What up, Kayla?
Guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
No, let's do all the eyes. It's gonna make me go through the Marthas, isn't it? Fuck, okay. Marthas it is. Has found? Has lost? Thanks, Gio. What's up, buddy? Has found her? Martha has lost her soul. Gio, do not hang out if you don't want to be depressed, because this game is just sad. We got to see that texture load in. It's funny. Oh, that's bright, man. Gonna do your RE3 Inferno run today. Nice, dude. Let me know how it goes. I want to see the video when you put it out. Okay, we're gonna do I stole her life. Oh, I stole her identity. I was having a beautiful day until we played Depression Simulator. Stole her identity. I can't fathom why she so easily slid into her sister's identity. Come on, man. And there goes our monetization right there. God. We are now John Travolta in Face Off. Yeah, yeah. We were Nicolas Cage. We are now John Travolta, the favorite. It's got like a comic book loading screen.
It's just a dream. A horrible dream.
Great, I hated it.
A horrendous woman and the face of my sister.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
What is this? Can we not move? Are you going to stand up? Let's start our day. I actually can't get up. Oh, I got to do this. Okay. That's why.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago.
Wish I could zoom in. That'd be cool.
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate.
That's one of the funniest things.
Those were the signs of my soul. Can
Imagine...
a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Imagine asking for a photo of your identical twin. I can't tell if that's a dog or a rat. Space to highlight points of interest. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. I like that.
Scary fairy tales. Everything seems to be scary lately.
Yeah.
Yet everything here
this
is so
one.
Beautiful.
What the fuck is this? He's putting bones in their mouths. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, the top one's Red Riding Hood for sure. I don't know the other two. Okay. All right. Is it Snow White? No, it's not Snow White. I thought those were a bunch of dwarves. It's just kids and stuff.
Even more scary fairy tales.
Is there a straw man? Okay. We're gonna do some tactical reconnaissance.
Our beautiful home. In spite of everything, I prefer being here.
They came together, so it took time to figure out there was two of them. So my wife, two of her brothers, she has three brothers, two of them are identical twins, and I still can't really tell them apart. So, and I've been with them for 10 years. So, yeah. Dirty's here. Yeah, Dirty's here, Kayla.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
We're sleeping in her bed now too. Okay. Yeah. Feet are free.
Gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
If anyone needs free feet, right here you got it. These piggies are grade A, 100% Italian. So, yeah. Is the game cutting out for anyone? Is it cutting out, guys?
The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
Not for you. Okay.
Nanny will be visiting me soon.
Here's the other one. This is ours.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
Her little feet make pit-patter noise, man.
It's me with the nanny. Or maybe it was Martha.
It's a babushka.
No one can remember.
That's the family babushka. What's up, Norman?
Can I be Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
Okay, I guess we should do that. Her feet have a little pit-pat to them, dude. I love it.
To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
What do you guys think? I think I'm feeling the white, right? I'm feeling the white. Let's do the white. Feels like it's a nice summer day. Throw in a nice reflective color. Yep. Yep. Look at that. We're good. Nice. Okay, the trinket boxes are locked. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to unlock them anytime soon.
My dress. The one Martha wore when she was...
I would not put that in the house. There's some bad juju attached to the clothes that someone passes away in. Right?
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Everybody remembers you, Norman. Let's see, Julia's bag. Okay, we have an inventory. Shouldn't we grab Martha's
The
bag?
key to my trinket box.
Or does she have one? Welcome,
Here is my
Paranorman.
diary.
That's funny. Tonto, bonk.
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Has anyone ever seen Duralius and Associates?
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing.
So they were...
together.
They went swimming together before they set up the cameras, and she was still surprised that Martha was in the water in her clothes?
Yes, Huey. I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say?
Can we
Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light.
turn on the
So when
light?
she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
The sun is all the way
They really
out.
think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
People filter in and out, Norman. You can bonk a mod to undo it like a whole kill switch. You would live in this building? This building is in Nazi-occupied Italy, so are you sure you'd live here?
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Is Martha mute? Is just because you're deaf doesn't mean you're mute. Yeah, I agree, DDBD. I was thinking about that myself. KKL, hello, good evening. What do we have in our bag? We have a map. Ooh, there's actually a robust map. Oh yeah, we're kind of like an artist, aren't we? We like photographs and stuff. Log. Okay. Objectives. Things to do. We need a camera. Got it. Oops. Shift to run. We're kind of fast.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
You'd take the risk, Taro. I don't know if your skull's off by like, you know, more than a deviation of 6 millimeters. It's all over for you.
Breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera? Are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia.
Julia.
I'll take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
I love the dad. The dad is a pure soul.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
See you, Norman.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano.
Thanks, Limit.
Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges.
Political
Martha
motive?
was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Who are we that her death would be a political one?
Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2
What's up, Critical?
destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk.
I'm sorry you're having a bad day. This game will not help. This is one of the most depressing things I've played, and we're only like 45 minutes into it.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges.
Something to read about German general's daughter. Okay.
First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th.
Okay, let's get out of this. Let's back out. Close. Let's see. Things to do. We gotta find the camera, right? Read the newspaper dated 18th July. I guess we missed one. Let's do it again. Been sleep problems for 3 days. Me too, actually. I had some of the worst sleep last night I've ever had. I'm so tired. I think we missed this one.
K. Distressed.
We're gonna skip it because we already know. Like, that's everything that we've dealt with so far. Can we roll? We can't. Okay. There's no other side to the newspaper. Are we done with it now? Here's our camera.
Chocolate.
Grab this.
A privilege for few people in these times.
Just making a strong coffee. Feel you. I'll slap you if it'll help. I don't want to be aroused during stream, so no slapping.
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes.
For Julia to take more and more photos, Dad. Wouldn't it be weird if we were to take the camera? Because
for Julia, to take more and more photos.
We said that that Martha doesn't like cameras.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
High five my face.
There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house.
Knuckle
I
sandwich.
always put crumbs on it for them.
Okay. It is a 1940 Rolleicord with 120mm film. Used to take photos throughout the game. Some photos will have hidden elements that will progress the game's story. Okay, so some Madison elements. Press E to see your camera and any fitted attachments. No camera skin. Okay. E. Look for subject. Left click. Okay. So like this. Deploy the simulation. Okay. It is so dark. Prepare for your first picture. If you stand still, you'll be able to fine-tune the camera rotation, pitch, and height. Oh, okay. R, Q, and E. We can't change the illumination, though. Oh, we can move like this. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, we're going to go outside. She said something about taking a photo of a sparrow, right? Lines up for everyone to slap. Please no. So, like, let's see. Too distant, in focus. Oh, this. Would you take a photo of this? Okay, advancement tutorial. Or panel. Good God, this is so... Okay, whatever. Press... What? That? Okay. Control. What is the deal with all of these buttons? Press space to shoot. Congratulations, you took your first photo. You can shoot as many photos as you want throughout the game, but remember that only a few will be critical to the story's progress. Soon you'll learn how to develop the photos you've taken. Okay. Sparrow on ledge. Okay. What's up, Dawn? How do I get out of this? Right click. Cool. These graphics are really good. Holy shit. There's the sparrow. Okay, E, right? B, Q, or click it, I guess. Left click. Good. Okay. Get a little bit closer. I can't make it perfectly straight, because of course not. Out of focus. Can we... Let's see. R... It's framed. It's gonna fly away, right? How's it out of focus? Show adjustments panel. How do we... Oh, that's cool. Here's our focus. What is this? In focus. It's too distant. Back. Is that perfect?
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now
Okay,
it's straight to the
cool.
dark room in the cellar to print it.
Swatting people on the butt. Please no. You gonna give everybody a good game,
Daddy
Chief?
recently became a general in the German army. He
Okay.
used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
I gotta say, this looks pretty good, right? This does look pretty good. What's up, Double D? Why is chat so... it's been like that a lot lately, Tonto. This must be something in the air. Mercury in the
My
microwave or
bike,
something.
The wheel is deflated as usual. A bicycle pump will solve this.
Okay. Is there anything we need? Yeah, I think Mercury's in the microwave. I think that's what it is. Can't go in here. Okay, let's open our map. We tried the camera. Let's try it again. Don't whatever comes on. Gotta go to the dark room. Is that what we actually have to do? No, it's got us going right here. It's just to try the camera still. So B, Q. Q does nothing. We have to click it, although it says Q on it. Okay. E. Yeah, we don't have a skin. We don't need that. Left click. What are we taking a photo of now? Can we just... anything, or why is it telling me to try the camera? Yeah, it's literally what it says. Okay, let's see our objectives. We read the newspaper. Bicycle, we need a pump for the bicycle. Now, okay, develop and print the photo in the darkroom in the cellar. Got it. Where is the cellar? It's like a scene out of The Godfather. Do we have shoes on? Do we actually? Okay, we did. Okay, we're not running around with our toes out. We got to charge, man. You can't just have your toes out all willy-nilly for free. The game does look good as hell, though, I've got to say. Alright, let's see if we can find the darkroom inside. And or the bicycle pump, right? We just have to figure out where the cellar is. I'm assuming the cellar... Here we go.
We are so lucky.
Nice.
In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Look how well stocked this place is. Holy hell. I bet that's all wine. Here's our dark room.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion.
God, this feels like it's gonna be so tedious.
I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
Downstairs, is that where the where cellars normally are?
There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
How relevant to this game is going to be to develop the photos? Okay, choose, let's see. To develop a photo, you have to use the enlarger. Got it. After shooting a photo, it must be developed in several steps. Okay. Rolled on a reel, put in a tank, immersed, washed, washed again, dried, cut. Got it. Very relevant. Oh, God. Find your rules of film already developed and ready. Okay. So, I'm assuming we'll grab the bird first. Let's delete this one because we don't need it. Delete this one because we don't need it. So we'll grab the bird, develop this photo. Did Engelman... Why is there a photo of the feet? It allows you to customize your photos even more. Okay. Use the controls to move the paper on the bench and to adjust the magnification and focus. When the 3 circles are aligned, the picture is focused. You still see the image out of focus when aligned. You probably shot it that way. Skill issue. Play with the adjustment till you're happy. Got it. Okay, let's move paper. W. Like that. And then A and D. Like. Okay. Card. Okay, is this good? I think that's good. When the red filter is removed, the image is exposed onto the paper. This process has been automated, made faster than what happens in real life. Thank you. Those are not feet pick worthy. Okay, so we got our first one. Okay, immerse in the developer. The image will appear. To achieve ideal exposure, take the paper out of the developer when the timer is in the green zone. If you take the paper out too early or too late, it'll be ruined. You'll have to print it again. Okay, so we take it out in the green. I see that. Spacebar to stop immersion. 3, 2, 1. Now. In real life, immersion is followed by a wash, stop bath, second wash. These additional baths have been skipped for this. If we're going to skip them, why are we talking about them?
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly.
Okay. All
Now
shots
I can
remain
take a
available
self-timed photo for
to
Martha's
print it
frame.
anytime. Got it. Can we put this away? Put it in the album. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's pretty quick, actually. It's not as tedious as I thought it'd be.
Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old, but it still works. He
Went to
has
the
always
internet.
loved everything technological.
Whine about it being unrealistic. I don't care. Too much realism ruins games. I don't care what anyone says. Too much realism ruins games. Let's see. Can we...
These could be of use to me.
You have to stab someone with... Holy shit, those are huge. What's this?
Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good?
Is it Pervitin? Fervitin? Realism doesn't equal good. True.
This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house.
That's wine, right?
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it.
I could be happy for weeks on this. Weeks, I tell you. Actually, I'm not a big wine drinker. It's too sweet. I don't like sugar. Fucks my stomach up. Realism should stop at the point when it becomes tedious. Yeah.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Okay. It doesn't make us actually do anything. That's nice. Start the timer. Neutral. Nice. So now we develop this and we go put it in the photograph. Right? Come on, just grab it. Thank you. Donkey shins. Okay, we can't grab the camera. Let's go develop this. Because we gotta go put this in the frame upstairs, right? Cool.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn.
Gonna fall asleep.
There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it.
You
That's
find
why
out.
they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
Secretly? You are kind of crazy. That's as close as I'm getting. Find out you've been wearing your sister's face skin this whole time is actually a hilarious thing to see in chat. Oh my god. What a sentence that I never thought I'd see. Okay. Feels like I'm playing Dead by Daylight and I gotta hit a skill check, so this is beautiful. And go.
Yes, this is me. No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone.
You're identical twins. Okay.
I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening,
Don't
the
appendage
image
shame.
becomes more and more faded.
Leave her nose alone.
Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity.
Big ol'
I
snoot.
experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure, but deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
I'm glad I don't have to read any of this, and she does it for me. Better for
Of course the
honking.
door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death.
Ooh,
So
big chug.
this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
God, that depth of field is extremely powerful. Calling it now, the main character is really Martha and she killed Julia. Well, there's the thing about, you know, being deaf though, right? Unless we're Martha and Martha is hallucinating everyone else talking. Which would be weird, right? Letter can be accessed from Julia's bag when not in use. Escape to close. Where are we headed? Psychosomatic, yeah. That's actually a
July
pretty good
18th.
theory.
Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best part of me left with Martha. My enthusiasm, my desire to live, and the will to joke around. I find myself alone, left to my own devices, confused with no desire or expectations. I was handling the cameras at the lake and there was a floating body on the water. I don't remember what I was doing before. Yet another memory lapse. That lifeless body was Martha's.
Memory lapse, yep.
My sister. Mummy ran up to me and hugged me, thinking I was Martha, and that I, Julia, was dead. I didn't correct her mistake, and now it's too late. If they find out I've been fooling everyone, I don't even want to think about it. I feel terribly guilty pretending to be Martha.
No thank you,
pretending
Tonto.
to be deaf. I took
Agreed,
the
Kayla.
photo for Martha's frame. I know it's too late now, and I felt incredible pain placing the picture. I said goodbye to her forever in that moment. I realized she was gone, and there was no going back. I must do one thing for Martha. I must find out what happened. The partisans couldn't have killed her. That's just ridiculous. Lapo is my friend, and he is one of them. He loved us so much. We know all of them, so it's just impossible.
Look like I'm crying. I'm trying not to look at the fucking eyeball being cut out with glass on the bottom of the screen, man. You get your 3K subs. As long as you help out. Tell them we have free feet pics in here. And we may get people filtering in here quickly. Are we putting the... Our room is locked. What? How's our room locked? It's our room.
I don't have the courage to use the phone. Not right now.
Okay, well that was pointless. And it doesn't bring the lighter back out. I love that. So something that's in this game that I turn off in every game is called depth of field. And it's like a camera trick where you're only focused on what you're looking at, right? So see our hand and our lighter is out of, like, it's blurry, right? If we look at it, everything else becomes blurry. That's depth of field, and I don't like it in games. I feel like it just makes it so much harder to see things and play things. Welcome back, Tonto. Let's go this way. I want to look around. There's a lot to see and do. And I like the exposition we get from her just reading things for us. Right? That's really good. What is that? Used up your birthday
Here's
wish
the
on
camera
2K.
phone. Now I can
Right?
photograph Martha even in the dark.
Should have wished for like 1 million or something, right? Curse me and my realistic goals. Why would I do that?
War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line.
New defensive line. What What's the date right now? It's July, mid-July, right? Is that right? Sugar Diary, what was it? Not mid-July, yeah, July 18th. So D-Day's already occurred. So yeah, they're definitely on the back foot right now. This is a little weird.
I shouldn't risk it really, but I love watching them sleep. It's the only time they are together and not fighting.
Imagine Dad just wakes up and punches the shit out of us. That's pure reflex. Take the gun. You're next. It is so creepy that you can sneak around your parents' room while they're sleeping, man. No, I don't like it. The weirdo. I agree. I didn't know what was up here. The fact that the game lets you do this, though, is... All right. Let's get our lighter back out. Okay. So we got to go find her body. Gets you with the old bayonet under the pillow. If you don't got a bayonet under your pillow, what are you doing? You have to have a weapon within arm's length at all times. Camera can be used in very dark lighting by attaching the flash. Yeah, which we've done. The body should be in here, right? Not this one. Into the hall? Okay. We interact with her?
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
We're literally batshit. Okay. Use the camera. Wait, didn't we just attach the subject partially framed, out of focus, too dark? Didn't we just attach the flash? Like, that was like what we just did, right? Okay, hold E. Stop observing. Put in bag, use camera. Can we... How are we supposed to do this? Okay. Partially framed, out of focus, too dark. How are we supposed to know when we're focused? Do we just switch? In focus, it's just too dark now. So if we hit spacebar, is it going to use the flash for us? 45 in your K-bar in your nightstand. Cat patrols the house for you, right? We're going to take a photo where an important feature of the story hasn't been correctly framed. You can continue, but the story may not progress. Okay. Hasn't been correctly framed. Subject framed. What am I missing? Partially framed. Framed. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Didn't she cut her face open? Yeah, it was a dream. Increase the stuff on the left. Hold on, let's try to get right next to her. Right here. Why don't we get candles? Like, why don't we turn candles on like earlier? Light some candles. Partially framed. Framed. Out of focus now. So hold this. Go here. Right. Oh. Oh, in focus right there. Okay. Still not correctly framed. Do you have to relight the candle? The candles are gone. So that's kind of the problem. Like, the candles were right here. They're gone. No candles there. I think this door, yeah, we can't even open it. So we can't light any candles. Because that was my first thought. Good night, Tonto. The exposure. I mean, I'll try the exposure, but I don't think that's going to be the thing here. You have to reattach the light on your camera. Okay, let's try that. I don't know how. Right. These are all the options and items we have. This is our lighter. There's our camera. Okay. So, camera's up. We can observe the camera to attach things to it. Hit E. And we can't do anything, because of course not. And yeah, that's all of our options. That's it. That's all we got. So, it's in focus. Subject framed. Right there. Subject framed. I'm doing it. Okay, so we attached the flash earlier, but it's somehow not there anymore, and we can't reattach it. Exposure? I mean, I don't think exposure is going to help here, but we'll do it anyways. Use the camera. Control. That's our aperture. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So, just says too dark. All the way up, it's too dark. All the way down, it's too dark. So the middle's not going to help. Adjustments. Oh my fucking God. There we go. That was stupid. The menus in this game are going to be the death of me. Okay. We know it's too dark. That's why we have a flash. We're going to do it anyways. I don't know what it wants me to do about too dark. Let's mess with the exposure now. Now the exposure. There we go. And it's... Okay. Never mind. It's still too dark. Who wanted me to play this game? Properly exposed. With the... Okay.
Dan, it would be nice to have you always by my side.
All right, do we get to go?
It's just a picture.
Let's go develop this. I hate this camera system. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. This is gonna be a painful game to play. What is this? New lens?
A lens and a roll of infrared film.
Ooh.
They can photograph what the naked eye cannot see.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. What about these? No, nothing. All right. Cool. I'm not sure why the game would make a show of attaching the flash to the camera and then make us go reattach it. Make it look harder than it really is. It's like the game opening a door for you and then making you reopen the door after the animation. It's just stupid. Okay. Adjust that way. Perfect. Literally perfect.
Both the present and the past, like a dead body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died.
Blah, 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 game, blah, 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 door, blah, blah, blah. There's cultures that still do that today.
Her face can no longer tell me if what happened was my fault. I should have known that already. All I can do is head to the lake and get those rolls.
Okay. The soul in the photos, that was called. Interesting. That's a Native American belief, if anyone's curious, that that the camera stole someone's soul. Okay, let's get out of here. So we're going to the lake now to get the rolls of film from the cameras we set up with her, with Martha. It's a flashlight. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so much better than the lighter, man. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we have a long way to go. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. So we need to go forward to the left and just take the path. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Okay. We'll do that. We still don't have the... Okay, the bike's gone. Never mind. I was going to say we don't have the pump for the bike, but the bike's gone anyways, so... So, I think... Do we turn over there? Or is it right here? Yeah, we missed it. Okay, the map is a lot smaller than I thought. We gotta turn right here where these lights are. Looked like we had to go closer to the bridge. I wonder what's in these other buildings, right? So we go this way. Follow the road. It's pretty eerie at night. There's no like enemies or anything in this game though, is there? I thought I heard a second set of footsteps.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step. I feel it brushing up against me like a cold wind.
Buildings are full of car bombs.
The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me. How could I have done such a thing?
Nothing like an SS helmet. I guess we're taking a photo of this. Okay. Subject framed, out of focus, control. Is it the aperture? What is that noise? In focus, too dark. This is as bright as we can get it, buddy. Literally as bright as it comes. We have to equip the flash every time. Okay. Framed in focus, exposed.
German soldiers. Daddy ordered patrols to be carried out near the house, but how could they have lost a helmet? God only knows.
They probably got sucked in by the Lady of the Lake. Which is now our dead sister. If I were a betting man. But it's just a German soldier, so it's not like it's a loss or anything. Kind of a W for everyone. Okay, where are we at? Oh. Okay, good. Keep going. To the right. God dang it. This way.
Oh no! Damn lamp!
Oh, come
Luckily
on,
I
man.
still have my lighter with me.
Come on, we had the lamp for all of 2 minutes? Oh, fuck, okay. Alright. Wasn't expecting that one. That got me. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
The cameras are somewhere around here.
Cotton Hill, boys. It's just a Nazi. He called it a Nazi, didn't he?
Two cameras left.
I didn't leave my shins in Korea, so I couldn't eat a steak. Can we just walk it? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Literally right where we brought her body. I couldn't, man. I couldn't. That's so weird. I love Cotton Hill.
One more camera to collect.
You're Laotian, ain't you, Mr. Khan? What's that red thing? Is it a covered candle? What is that?
A shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of it and leave it where it is. That's it. I've got them all.
What a weird thing to do.
To help me understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them.
Okay. Framed, just out of focus. Okay. Change the focus up. In focus right there. Beautiful.
How could it have ended up here? It looks familiar.
We're learning, guys. We're learning. We're gonna know how to actually use this thing before you know it. Find fabric. Yeah, we saw the fabric earlier. She said that it was new to her or something like that. Okay, do we have any other objectives in the woods before we go home? Let me double check the map. Nothing up there. Oh, that's interesting. Hold space to zoom out and see the full map. That is interesting. What is this? Is that a hobbit hole? That looks like a hobbit hole too. Okay, alright, let's not get sidetracked. I'm sure we're going to figure that out later. I do want to check out the hobbit hole though. Left. No, 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 what is this? We say left, we should make it back. Hobbit hole. Okay, we're not being pursued anymore. That was interesting. Say hi to Bilbo for you. I'm more of a Radagast the Brown kind of person myself. Why are we 3 feet tall? When did we start playing as tarot? We're a child now, yeah. Pregnant? Have some shame. Go to the restroom. That's nudity. And that's a baby. Why are we in the stomach? What the actual... What? I feel like I just watched an opening to a new season of American Horror Story.
Oh, yet another nightmare.
What is...
She entered my dreams once more.
Do we mess ourselves?
Maybe she wants to talk to me. What am I saying? Fairy tales coming true. Yet I feel... No, these are the thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy.
Yeah, this is not going to be able to be monetized. That's for goddamn sure.
Oh, damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not due yet, and there's a lot more than usual. What's happening
Jesus.
to me? Am I going to be joining Martha sooner than I thought? I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The truth awaits me. It must be hidden within those rolls.
Okay. New chapter, the woods. The hell, right? Okay, yeah. So that happened. Do we need the bag? Let's go ahead and grab the bag. There's the restroom. Oh, that's a cool looking tub, though. I like that. Seen other gamers play this, and I don't think they got demonetized. I assure you, there's a lot of people with a lot of videos out there, and not all of them are monetized. And it's very easy to tell.
That's better.
Oh.
But I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before.
Our feet
But
are
I'm
out
not
again.
going to tell my doctor. Otherwise,
go,
he'll
Engelman.
make me stay in bed and rest.
Her bladder's larger than Rob's. Martha's the one who bled a lot. The theory starts to come together. She's actually Martha. I think we killed Martha. Engelman took another feet pick. I love that. I think Julia killed Martha to become her. Personally. Those are the feels I'm getting. Or we are Martha, and we killed Julia for some reason, because there's no other reason for us to be having these, like, guilty nightmares or guilty visions, you know? But Julia, at the start of the game, if that's who we were, said that she had bouts of, not amnesia, but, like, memory loss, which I don't know when it starts or stops being amnesia, so I don't know. Let's let it flesh out some more. Oh, that's a bop, though. Love that. What do we got?
General Edict K.
Edict.
New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Arturi. Telephone number 1185.
Can we interact? We can't interact with that.
.25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect.
Okay. New film. Nice. What exactly am I seeing here? You know what? It doesn't matter. Pretty view, though. Nothing up here. Let's check our B. No, what's the button for? God damn it. The objective button. B to close. Is it tab? I, M. Here we go. Objectives. Bicycle. We still got to find the pump. I'm not sure where to find that at. Newspaper. We got to read today's newspaper. Yes. Okay, we got to develop the rolls of film we found. And we got to dress ourselves. We did not dress ourselves. Yeah. Because we got to wear Martha's clothes. You know what happens if we wear Julia's clothes? Let's do that instead. Let's wear our own clothes. Let's wear... I'm feeling the yellow today. Let's go with the yellow. Get our mustard on. You're just guessing. I've never seen this game, so it is purely speculation on my behalf as well.
It's very rude, but I could pick up the phone and listen to their conversation.
Oh, it's in the hallway. I passed it.
today, Rennie?
I'm worried, Father. Very worried. We found more partisan tracks in the woods, right next to the house. That Lapo, I suspect he may be involved in the death of...
No, please don't say that. It's not possible. I know the boy and I don't...
Father, anything is possible in these dark times. Anything. That boy didn't even come to say goodbye to Julia. Didn't they love each other dearly?
He must be terribly scared, and Julia always used to say that.
Yeah, sure, she used to say they were just friends, but you know too, right? Friends are not supposed to do such things, Father. Or are they? But anyway, you're defending them both. You, my husband, and even the nanny, who, deep down, is a good woman.
The nanny? I believe the nanny is the one who hurt Julia. With her evil passion for those cards. They are cursed things.
Tarot cards?
I hope you made them disappear.
Of course. I keep them safe in my room. Anyway, you must forgive me, Father. I have to go. They've come to pick me up. Have a good day.
You too.
Lapo's involved in Martha's death. My mother
Tarot
is
cards.
losing her mind again.
Yep.
How could anyone even imagine such nonsense? And Don Attilio, he is a great friend, but what a weird view. Those cards are just a game, but most importantly, they're mine. Why on earth did they take them from me?
New ordinance for the safety of citizens. From this moment on, it is forbidden for anyone to leave their homes.
Oh shit.
And walk the streets of San Cassiano. All windows, including cellars, house entrances, and doorways, must remain closed night and day. The population are advised to stay in their cellars, or, where these do not exist, churches and other large buildings. The patrols of German armed forces have orders to shoot at people who are on the street, or who are found looking out of their windows. I shall repeat for clarity. New ordinance for the safety of citizens.
Let's gather all the people into large, giant buildings. That way war crimes can be committed much easier. The Canadians are salivating right now. Okay, let's go develop the film. Oh, we gotta read this first.
The Superior Commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot. 2. Whoever harbors bandits and or protects them and provides them with clothing and or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot.
Why are we salivating now? I don't really want to go over Canada's history in World War II, but you guys are the reason we have the Geneva Convention.
Italian workers in Germany. The following rules are in place for workers who voluntarily work in Germany. A commitment of a maximum period of 1 year before returning to Italy. War rages on the Eastern Front. An attack launched by the Soviets after hours of cannonade. The fight on this front has been going on for a long time.
Oh yeah, that. The Geneva suggestions,
Fighting
right?
in Normandy. Victorious Germanic counterattack on the road from Perriers to Carentan. Pont Heber reconquered north of Saint-Lô. Many US losses caused by the flying bomb action.
Nice. Are we done with that? Do we have to read anything else, or are we good? Is it just going to pop up randomly, or what? Yep, it is. I hit the button for that to pop up 8 seconds ago. Okay. Newspaper, we're good. Nice. So downstairs we go. Okay. We're so tall we get stuck on that when we come down. That's hilarious. Is there anything else? The fabric, right? Can we interact with it? No, we can't. That is the fabric that we found, though. We learned it from Britain. We learned it from them. Whatever you gotta tell yourselves. Let's see.
I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
True.
Ready? Julia, you ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
Oh, no, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when I said that.
Okay, ready?
Go. Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the recording. But I was right, my voice is awful. Cannot be called singing.
Come on.
Anyway, it's time I develop these film rolls. I can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time. These images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die. Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside yourself.
I feel like the dialogue in this game is longer than some other games, like, entirely put together. That's interesting. Okay. That was all from earlier. Let's do this one. Does she have dementia? She has something wrong, right? Just perfect. Okay. Let's grab that. We can skip it. Okay, cool. I don't want to sit there through each one of these, man. I'm glad they allow us to skip it. That's good. Stop it right on 10 seconds. Boom. Beautiful.
I'm carrying Martha to shore.
God damn.
I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is
Picture
this
looks
crazy
like...
talk? Yes, definitely. But
I was thinking that
what's
too.
normal about any of this? Maybe you have to be a little crazy to get anything done.
I was thinking that same thing, One Mad Apple. Skip. Okay. So we did one on page 2, right? No, 3. Yeah. We did this one. So let's grab this one. Also, that music is loud as fuck, and I have the volume on like 60%. Card out of position. Like that. And then that. Boom. That would be really fucking funny. Playing the oboe directly in my ear. Come on. Oh, lost it by 0.2 seconds.
Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive in. This matches my memory.
Put it in the album. We got one more to do. It's gonna be us. We did it. This one. Okay. Like that. Beautiful. Perfect already. I think this is when we first saw, though, isn't it? Skip. I like that the development process isn't as tedious as I thought it was going to be. And no. Damn it. Overshot it, or undershot it by 0.1 second. Yeah, that's
Here
us.
I was running toward the pier.
Yep.
Just as I remember.
So none of these help us. Okay. So now what? Dawn said something about the reams of fabric. These? Because we can't interact with these. But this red fabric is the one that was right here that we did interact with earlier and said that it was new to us or something.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking.
Be the change you wish to see in the world. Smart woman.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944.
Develop the photo with the cloth in it.
Issue, contact
True,
us on the number
actually.
6987. And this red fabric?
There it
It's
is.
not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Okay, yeah, let's do the red fabric too. I didn't think about it, honestly. Pretty sure it looks like concentration camp garb. It kind of does. I wasn't going to say it, but I got the same vibe from it. We are the bad guys, so it makes sense. Got that. Like that. And then I can't get it on. Oh, God, it's going to bug me, man. That's as good as we're going to get. Dad, bring it. Jesus, no. Please, no. We're going to just work home with him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And there. Oh, perfect. Nothing from this. Yeah, it's not even worth it. We can just scrap it. Damn. It was a good idea, though, Nicole. It was a good idea. I'm glad you said something, because I should have thought about that earlier. Nothing new. Can I scrap those other photos? No, I can't. Unless I go there to do it. We're not going to do that. No, I'm glad you said something, though. Seriously. Thank you. I should have thought about that myself. Okay. Let's look around down here for a second. See if we missed anything. There may be the bike pump down here that we need, right? Ooh, what is this?
A tripod is necessary to take photos with long exposures.
Nice. It also looks like a weapon. Let's grab that. Use the scissors on the fabric.
I have found what I need to take infrared photos.
That's a good question. We'll do that before we leave.
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
Infrared. Okay. Let's try this real quick. Use the camera. And then, let's see, required add-ons. It actually tells us this time, so that's good. Adjustments. Why wouldn't they just be called add-ons? Grab that, and then that. Okay, now we can work on it. Too dark. Let's change the exposure first. Properly exposed. It's out of focus. Oh, right there. We're too close. So let's get out of that and then just back up. Right? Beautiful. And then shoot. Underneath my peep and Tom Care. Blades at the bottom of his tripod so he'd film his victims. Get close enough to stab them. Jesus Christ. I mean, if it works, it works. Okay, let's go develop this. Let's try to use the scissors on the fabric first. Ooh,
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
I mean, sweetheart, you pretty much can, okay? Okay, let's see if we can interact with the scissors here. It's a really good observation.
My mother's tailor scissors.
Nope. Damn. Okay. That was a good idea, though, again. Alright. Let's go ahead and develop what we just made. Skip. Let's delete some photos we don't need real quick. Delete. Yes. Can't delete any of those. Okay, we're gonna have pages of just blank photos. Got it. A little stupid, but okay. We can delete this one. Nice. And then the most recent one is this one, Develop. It was worth a shot, for sure. Like, that was not a bad observation. Beautiful. Perfect. Nice. Skip. These would be so much easier to do with a controller because I can't move the exposure thing slower, right? If I had joysticks, I could, though. He who flees from the light hides behind it.
Is this a joke? Maybe someone wrote on the film? Also, what does that even mean? Lights like divine light? Something to do with religion, maybe?
More weapons to the character's inventory. We might need it. Never know. Alright, what's our next objective? Objectives. Tarot cards. Mommy took my tarot cards. Nanny and I used to play them when I was little. Now that is a little concerning, right? Find the tarot cards. Additional info, they must be hidden, but who knows where. Start by looking in my parents' room. Got it. You know exactly where that is. We've already done some tactical reconnaissance up there in the middle of the night. To protect ourselves or add to our body count. First one, then the other. Not this way. This way. Why tell take pic of helmet? It told us to. That's all I know. She asked, why would there be a helmet here? Or how did they lose it or something? And then it made us take a photo of it. So we took a photo of the SS helmet. That's loud as hell. It wasn't like that last night.
This is Mummy's jewelry.
Let's go pawn her jewelry.
Even though Daddy says it's impractical and dangerous to show signs of wealth these days. As usual, she doesn't want to listen to reason and ends up arguing with Daddy until he goes to play war, as she says.
The mom is literally just a piece of shit. Like in every sense of the word.
There are more and more weapons around, and everyone is scared after what happened.
Alright, what do we got here? New film, it looks like, right? No. Why did they say it?
Romola, 15th of July, 1944. Dear Mrs. Irene, I'm writing to let you know that all is well here at the villa. Thank you for being so considerate and caring. I apologize for the simplicity of the housing you were forced to live in. I also locked the room where the little one used to stay as requested. I've left you the key. It is the one with the pink keyring. Try to stay safe. Best regards, Nanny.
Okay.
Why on earth did Mummy have that door locked? It was my room. What is she trying to hide?
I really hate that she calls her mommy like that.
Again. I feel like these pills do nothing other than agitate her.
Can we not? Okay.
Dear Mother, this is hard, but I have something to tell you. I found out that Julia is pregnant. Go to the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Martha.
Martha?
I'm not pregnant. Why is everything becoming even more confusing?
Martha!
I'm searching for an explanation, but instead I'm left with more questions.
You snitching bitch! Oh my god! Those are cards. Well, hold on.
My card.
Hold on. If Julia was pregnant and we just saw the weird ass psychedelic flashback thing where the dead person was pregnant, we may actually be Martha.
Nanny and I always used to play with them. She would predict my future and I pretended to predict hers. The future was always good for everyone. Maybe when she read them, she saw my true future, which she hid from me. Or more likely, these cards are actually just a stupid game to reassure and deceive oneself with. But deceiving oneself is sometimes necessary. How can we live happily otherwise?
Plot thickens. Dun dun dun. I am interested in the story, I have to say. The story is for sure interesting. Should we develop the photo for that soldier's helmet? For the SS helmet? Because I didn't think about that either. And Dawn's over here asking about it. Dawn's seen this game, right? You know what goes on? Let's develop that photo. See what happens. Skip. Okay. Does seem to be a plot relevant item. I didn't think we'd need to develop this photo though. But yeah, let's try it. Let's see what happens. That. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right click. Password is cap. Almost there. 2, 1. Ow. Oh, fuck. Okay, nothing. Literally nothing. Okay. I thought that was going to happen, but at least we tried. That's all that really matters, is that we tried. Damn. Okay. What is our next objective? Something's glowing in our inventory, too. Tarot cards. You're gonna use these. Divination. Let's do it. Better to make a pick of something you don't need. Yeah, rather than miss something major. Agreed. Oh, we get to make choices here. Okay. We're gonna start bottom left. The lovers. Right after we hear about being pregnant. Okay. Bottom right. The magician. Why is that something crawling out of a body? Do we just pick a certain number of cards, or what?
The end of a relationship. It's very clear, but my plans will be successful. I only need to know what these plans are.
Only one divination per day. It's an interesting mechanic. Okay. Nice. Okay, so what's the next objective? Objectives. White lady, go to the lake. Find the keys. And then the dear mother. Yeah, Julie is pregnant. Okay. How many of you women? That wasn't a hard one to figure out. The thing crawling out of the body tells you something's ending. A transformation that is a removal. An ectomy. I'm assuming the keys aren't going to be up here, so we will go ahead and go to the lake. How many men knew then? That's a much lower number, I'm going to assume. I happen to dabble in the occult, so not fair. Where's the bike at? It's here. Is it still... It's still busted. I don't know where the pump is. I'm assuming we can't get it yet. We gotta walk all the way there again. Hold on. I thought I saw something over here. Never mind. Oopsie daisies. Oh shit. This game is chugging, dude. Hold on a second. No, okay, we're good.
This is the center of our farm, but since we moved here, it hasn't worked like it used to. Security matters, Daddy says.
I didn't realize we can just go out of the fucking basement and be right here. It would save us some time. Is this Julia and our dude? Our beau? Come on. Jesus Christ, that is bright. Adjustments. Okay, nothing's attached. Move that down. Too bright. This one, right? And then it's properly exposed. It's just out of focus. In focus. Beautiful. Nice.
It must have been Lapo, the dummy. There's little wonder why everyone thinks there's more than friendship between us.
Yeah, Lapo. I wonder if... Is he a soldier? That could be his helmet. Can we pet it? Can we pet it?
I was afraid of animals when I was little. I never approached them alone.
Can I pet it? 0 out of 10 game. Can't pet it. Okay. Well. It's really going to do this to me. It's going to show me these animals and not let me pet them.
The generator. It's very important these days as the power goes out often. They moved it here from our house.
Listen to the tenses she uses. Yeah. It's a good little cow. Alright, let's get going. Too tired for full sentences. Said her beau is a German soldier and Lapo's the only German they've named so far. That's what I thought. Fuck this game if you can't pet the animals. No doubt. It's a lot of flies here. Minus 100 points for no animal petting. Listen, all I'm saying is if you're going to put animals in the game that are friendly, right? That's the main thing. Friendly animals. They're friend-shaped and they don't attack you. At least let me pet them or give them snackies. Because at least one or the other. Doesn't have to be both. But at least one. Here's our bridge again. The hat was right over this. Fucking A, what? Remember to view current objectives, pressing K. Yeah. Why is the objective button all the way over?
What is going on here? What are the soldiers doing?
It's
dangerous, I know, but I want to follow them and see what's happening.
We've been on the front porch, but I didn't see anything at the time. Think you're supposed to leave? Don't think I was supposed to leave the house. Probably because we did listen to the entire radio announcement telling us not to leave the house. Yeah, I would agree with that. Germans were chasing the partisans through the woods. It took off a little while ago, but I heard various shots and screams. Look at the map. They're right in front of us. Let's go ahead and do that. A little bit down the road to the left. Jesus. They wanted us to huddle in the churches so the Canadians could come and war crime us. Damn!
Oh God, please no. Lapo, my dear friend. What have they done to you?
Oh shit.
Your handkerchief was the symbol of what you believed in. At
That's
least that is left of you.
That's the fabric that we saw.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone and I cannot reconcile myself.
Fucking A. What?
Du hast ein Mädchen erschossen, du Idiot.
Scheiße, scheiße, scheiße. Was machen wir jetzt?
Scheiße,
Sieh mal, was
scheiße,
sie um ihren
scheiße.
Hals hat. Sie ist eine von ihnen. Es musste getan werden.
Sie ist die Tochter von General Erich K., du verdammter Trottel. Sie war die Freundin von diesem armen Kerl. Oh, verdammt, jetzt sind wir wirklich am Arsch.
Scheiße. Lass uns abhauen. Aber sie lebt noch.
Sie liegt im Sterben. Siehst du, wo du sie getroffen hast? Sie ist bestimmt schon tot. Wir müssen jetzt abhauen, sonst sind wir auch bald tot.
Well, those guys are upstanding citizens. What
I'm
happens when
dying,
you don't
I
put the
thought.
animals
But
right.
strangely enough, I wasn't afraid. In fact, I was almost relieved. When I returned, I found myself once again in the midst of a bad dream. One whose meaning I did not understand at the time.
Oh shit, Martha? I give you back? Your destiny? No, okay. Martha, I give you back your appearance.
I give you back I give you back your appearance.
Oh, the face again. Oh, come on, man.
I give you back your appearance. 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 I give you back your appearance.
End of the game. Great game. 8 out of 10. Are there multiple endings? I don't know. It's not much of a choose a path since you can only go one way. Now I see through your... See, that fucks it up. Yeah, you can only go one way. There's no choose your path. With my eyes? No, it's not the end. I was making a joke. Look, it's my sleep paralysis demon waking me up again. Little smooch. Little kiss.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded. But they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime.
Who is this narrator?
What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner.
Waiting to count deaths.
I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death. So I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damn smart, and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
One possibility that I'm not thinking of, we have explored it in many other games before. Okay. I'm gonna... I have no fucking clue. It'll take me probably way too long.
Damn, this hurts so bad. I can hardly breathe.
They done wrapped our titties up, man. Free the nipple. Let them girls breathe. My thing's objective updated. What is the point in having a monologue from death, though? I'm not understanding. What's our objective? You know what? Small bladder time. I gotta run to the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. All right, sorry about that. Near-death hallucination inspired by the death card from tarot. Did not move anything. It was Martha. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Had to check on the fam real quick, too. Let's go ahead and get dressed, I'm assuming. Give the answer. Did not read it.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister, just me and her alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away.
You gave the answer? What? This quick, did I pee in the corner? No, I did not pee in the corner. The restroom is not that far away.
No, my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter. Here's the whole family together.
We didn't see this
Very
earlier.
Rare thing indeed.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right.
Can we... There we go.
The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart.
Dissociative identity disorder.
Paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods. Otherwise,
she would have bled to death, yes.
I don't know what to say. All of this, it's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly.
The little guys.
All day anyway.
Thank you, doctor, for everything. Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Oh my God.
Lead the way.
That was...
With all
okay.
of these preparations for the funeral, Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much.
She is a woman.
Maybe too much.
If dissociative identity disorder is like the actual, like, key to this, that's like the least interesting thing this could have been. I hope that's not actually it, because that kind of ruins so much of it that it could have been.
Violence against citizens continues in La Romola, and once again General K's family has come under fire. Now it is the life of her sister, Martha, that is in danger.
Martha.
A blow from the gunshot in her back could have killed her. It is only by the grace of God that the girl is alive. The anti-fascist political motive appears to be the only reason behind the cowardly act. The New Zealand troops are advancing slowly. After the Battle of Poggibonsi, they are still far from the Tavernelli Val di Pisa. The German resistance on the Tuscan hills has been exhausting for the invaders.
Like, starting out with a supernatural thing of a lady in the lake or lady in the white, whatever, and then moving over to the tarot cards, and then everything being fucking weird. Like, there's so many things it could have been. If dissociative identity disorder is actually the answer, it's gonna be just a major fucking letdown, to be honest. I mean, you can still have supernatural going-ons with DID. So, like, it just doesn't seem like they're gonna have that now.
What if the bag is here somewhere?
We checked. We just went upstairs. It's not in the parents' room. But who is the host versus the alternate? I mean, that's the only thing that we can speculate on now. Let's see. I mean, if Julia was pregnant, right? If Julia was pregnant and we're still getting our monthly, then we're Martha. I mean, that kind of ends the whole discussion right there, right? Here we go.
Nets for catching butterflies. Poor
They're both real. One died, the other kind of
I had
absorbed
so
their
much fun with
personality.
them.
I mean, yeah, I think that is the explanation. Maybe the month was a miscarriage. That's true too. I was thinking that. Is this the same one we read earlier?
General Edict K.
Yes, it is. If it was, then it's still up in the air. But we don't have confirmation on it. Check the restroom.
There's my bag.
Nice.
Thank God.
Man, whenever
Lapo's letter is in there.
when it started talking about the nanny and how Julia was with the nanny and not Martha, and then it went into the tarot cards, I'm thinking, oh shit, there's some like black magic stuff going on. And then Martha's like telling on Julia for being pregnant. Like Julia's clearly the not favorite child. I was over here thinking she's like gonna do some black magic to switch fucking bodies or something, so she doesn't have to be pregnant. I don't know.
Looks like Mother has been here all night with me. Or rather, with Martha.
Maybe Nanny
She even
Friday.
left her medication behind.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Can't live without that now.
that's what I was thinking. Like, maybe they had body switched. What's up, Matthew? Plenty more fucked up stuff going on, I'm sure. I don't doubt that.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Bravo. Cards. Oh, we gotta read some cards. Does it matter actually what cards I choose? Everybody knows you shuffle 3 times. Divination. Top left. Okay, the moon. La Luna. Then the top right. Empress. Okay, and then we'll go middle left.
I have to see beyond appearances. There are those who betray me and speak ill of me, but someone will know how to give me the right advice.
Okay. So we're seeking counsel from someone?
July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home, I found myself in another horrible dream. I don't even remember going to sleep. As soon as I woke up, I developed the film. The photos confirmed to me that my memory of that night was correct. It was a great relief. I have decided to go back to the lake in an attempt to communicate with the White Lady. I know it's a crazy thought, but I can't get it out of my head. I need to know what happened to Martha, so I must pursue every possible avenue, even the path of insanity.
What does that even mean, man? Even the path of insanity. What does that even mean? We didn't read the rest of the note. We gotta do that.
Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you, even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934.
Nice.
He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation.
Okay, can we leave now, finally? Snowball and milk. Snowballs are so good. I don't think I've ever had one with milk, though. I can't imagine it'd be bad. Paper, we gotta read it every day.
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth.
Sorry. Ban on the use of bicycles. What?
New ordinance ban on the use of bicycles. Over the last few days, cyclists have once again shot at members of the Italian armed forces and at civilians in the streets. The offenders will be punished in accordance with German martial law.
Do we now get on a bike and roll around? What's a snowball? They're like a hostess treat. Yeah, the coconut thingies. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to really explain a snowball, honestly.
Even in Florence, the war is beginning to be felt. Supplies are starting to run out. Bread may only last a few more days. Prices are rising dramatically. Meat can now be found for 100 to 140 lira per kilo. The gas has been cut and there is no coal. Attempted murder in La Romola.
We read that one.
The Battle of Tuscany. German operations in the Livorno area. Extremely violent fighting in the streets of the city.
Yeah. Choco cupcake covered in marshmallow and coconut. I personally love coconut. So much. An unhealthy amount.
I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
Here we go.
Hello? Ma'am? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny.
She messed
I can confide in her.
She messed up.
Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
All right, one Mad Apple.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh my god. Julia. My little sparrow. How wonderful.
Okay, so doesn't this just outright tell us that it's Julia? Because Martha was deaf, sure. We didn't know she was mute. Doesn't matter. She wouldn't be able to hear this unless she's hallucinating, right?
Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
Doesn't
I told
this
Nanny everything that had happened?
just tell us immediately who it
She was
is?
sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny.
We should have been in that house ourselves.
I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.
That day, and she died. Visual of the raven killing the sparrow meant something. You can now use telephone to make calls. Oh, we need to use 6938 to call Don Attilio. 6938. How do we do this? Just 6, 9, 3, 8. This is a bop, though, dude. This is a
I
jam.
have nothing to say to Don Attilio at the moment. Before speaking with him, I have to get a few things straight.
Our boyfriend just left us a note with his number on it. You would think we would call him, but okay. That's the pump. I don't know if these bikes were here earlier.
Here's the bicycle pump.
Now that it's illegal to ride bikes, let's go ahead and pump up our tire and get shot again. The music is actually kind of catchy. S. W. Look away, this is not meant for children. You can do it faster than that. There you go. Get some speed to it. Oh, we're done. That was quick. 4-pump jump. Okay, bicycle. What's the objective? German soldiers were chasing partisans through the woods. Took off a little while ago. Yeah, we saw that. Followed the gunfire. Read the diary. The spirit of the white lady lives in the lake, and Nanny always told me her story before we went to sleep. Could have some truth in it. Martha always reads the newspaper. Yeah, we did that. I want to be alone with my sister one last time. Say goodbye to your sister. 6934. That is what we did. We just called 6934 Donatilio. Oh no, 6938. Oh, that's my bad. I actually messed that up. Okay. Okay, let's say goodbye to the sister. Let's go do the 6934. I was off by a digit, unfortunately. I'm just now realizing she's gone.
Martha was taken to the chapel for her funeral.
Okay.
I want to say goodbye to her alone before everyone arrives.
Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and make the call then. I also find it funny, it's just now dawning on me, that they had her sitting right where they eat their dinner. That's an interesting one. Alright, 6934, who's this? Asylum?
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am due—
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One
Nice.
goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer. I hope you know how to use them. Otherwise, you'll have to come up with something. This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph "Town on fire" to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know. My father
Okay,
is German. It would be like betraying him even though he himself hates this war. But what happened to Lapo and those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it. He may be able to advise me on what to do.
No, we're not talking
Didn't you
to
know the first
Daddy.
thing about all this? What were you thinking, Lapo?
Alright, let's help the partisans. We're gonna help the partisans,
To cut
dude.
the cable, I will need sharp scissors.
We already have that.
Tailor scissors should be fine.
We already got it. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Nice. Toads are cool as fuck, dude. I was going through some photos of my vacation a couple years back where found a bunch of toads, and I was just completely shit-faced, just schmammered, and just holding these toads with the greatest expression on my face.
I can't
Okay.
ride here. Better walk on foot.
Poked his butt cheek. That's rude and sexual assault. trying to wake him up? That was interesting.
Poor little one. He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side.
Mijo, that's even worse, because that means he was a minor.
Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that died with Martha. It'll be safe next to her.
Interesting.
Here, Martha. This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering. I did not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes.
The family's gonna come in here and be like, who the fuck put a dead bird on her chest?
There's only a few signatures from my funeral. If people had known that it was actually Martha, there would have been far more. I'm sorry that I took this from you too.
I'm looking at the photo of the toad you just posted in the general discussion in the Discord. That is a Bufo Americanus, if you're curious. Bufo Americanus.
Commune of San Casciano, Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, part
Donatello.
3, Series 12 of the year 1944. It is certified that on the day of the 16th of July of the year 1944, Julia Kay has died, resident of Villa Perchabaya, born in La Ramola. On the 26th of February 1923, the daughter of General Erich Kay and Irene Kay, Don Attilio D. will give the funeral, and the esteemed Mr. Alberto M., who will look after the burial in the cemetery of La Ramola. Telephone number 6537. The official state civil service. General Galeazzo T.
Wow, she really read every single word on that page. Holy shit. Okay, we got that. What's next? Button. Objectives. Telephone. We've done this already. Alright, communication. It's literally right here. Like, legit right here. Do we have to climb this? Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way someone wouldn't notice this. Left. Right. Oh, we gotta... I can't look up. Oh, come on. Dang. Who looks straight forward while they're climbing? You have to look up. Let the intrusive thoughts win.
German tank.
Touch the metal.
I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the cowshed. Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened. I should report its location via telegraph. This wire heads towards the house and then keeps going, so it must be the right one.
This is... You know what? We may have fucked up with this.
Now
I'm not going to lie to you
to
guys.
go to the telegraph near the barns.
Telegraph near the barns. So I'm assuming we got to go to where the cow is. One would assume. Yes, where the generator is. Yep. Okay. Damn it. I can't believe you hate on toads like that, Nicole. It's really fucked up. Don't you know who I am? Oh, also, guys, we are currently at 2,040 subs. Which is pretty fucking cool. Okay. Toads are not slimy. Get your misinformation out of here. Damn it. It'd be worth it.
The box is empty. The telegraph would have been installed nearby. The telegraph must be hidden in one of these feed bins.
First one we checked. Nice. As long as it's not bright, you're all right. That's how toads work.
I have to start every message
Well,
with the code word.
frogs.
I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
Okay, no, exit telegraph. Yes. Reset the current code. Yeah, that's fine. We gotta see what the code word was. He said we had to identify ourselves with a code. So, Bravo. Diary.
Now I know what must be done to meet the lady.
Here we go.
Nanny has explained everything to me. I must try to meet her early in the morning when it is foggy, or all will have been in vain. That's what the legend says. This is what I need to do. 1.
House is on
I
fire.
must
I think that's
reinvigorate
right.
her loss by putting her into contact with her lover. To do this, Nanny said to look for his grave in the woods, but there are so many. Daddy always said that infrared photos can see what the naked eye cannot. Maybe then they also see ghosts. There wouldn't be anything strange about that now, considering I'm trying to contact one after all. How crazy. 2. A part of me needs to enter her world. A lock of hair would work, so I'll need scissors to cut some off. 3. I will need an object that connects her world to mine. I don't know what to do for this yet. Hopefully something will come to mind when I least expect it. 4. To communicate with her, I will need to use my tarot cards. I will meet with the lady on the island where her lover was executed.
That is a whole list of things to do. Holy hell. Let's see. You think it was the house is on fire? Town on fire, that's what it was. I knew it was on fire, but I couldn't remember what. Okay. Very close, Nicole. Good on you.
I have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that.
Okay. So, select the words. How do we... So, town. Right? On fire. Town on fire. Tank? Where'd she say it was? Tank comes from road, maybe? Tank comes from road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to send at least 7. Does that sound good to you guys? Town on fire, we have to send to identify ourselves. Yeah, on the road by the house. I think this is pretty good. Tank comes from road, which is, yeah, pretty accurate, right? I can't really think of anything else that would fit there. So let's just go ahead with that. Let's see what happens.
I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished.
Okay, well, that's fine too, I guess.
No, this doesn't seem clear to me. I need to find the right words.
Tank is on the road near the house. Do we have to make it that accurate? Comes from road. Near house. Over. Yeah, okay. No, I have to do these manually? Fuck, I hate this game. God damn you, Dirty. tinnitus again. God. Please don't make me figure out what the fuck this says, dude. Please. I'm gonna go to bed if it does. Please don't. Please don't do it. Holy shit, how much of a message are you sending me? I have minutes, and we're going over on my minutes. Oh, there's a second line. I swear to God, dude. Holy hell! Select... Moving forward, no one can recommend games anymore. There are no more game recommendations. None. You guys are no longer allowed to recommend games to me. At all. I'm telling... No. No one else can recommend games. It's done. You guys have abused your privilege. It's over with. Okay. No, Dawn recommended this too. Dawn recommended this, and Taro was like, I go ahead and do it. Okay. So which one of these are we going with? How do we even start this? 3 dots, right? Well, clearly this ain't it. That's 4. That's like 6. That's 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I don't even know how to do this. Are we just going to click words? Nope. We can't. We can't do that. We have... Oh my fucking God. If I get the right one, is it going to color it correctly? I don't even know how to decipher this. Like, actually. Dot, 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 dash, dot. Like, I actually don't know. Want to cheat? Yes. I do not want to do this. Received. Hold on. SN. SN. Is that dash, 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 dot? I'm just looking at it. I see that you've given me the correct... I'm just looking at it trying to figure out how in the hell I'm supposed to actually figure this out. Because this looks terrible. It doesn't make sense. So the first one's S, right? S and N for received. Okay. Where are the 3 dots that equate to S? I'm not even going to question it. I don't even care. Received, need, defensive, line, map. Where's leave? Leave. Near. Building. Where's beside? God, could they at least be in order? Beside. River, over and out. Where's river? River. Over.
No, something's wrong. Better try again.
Oh, okay. That's... Okay, I messed up the last one. Okay, I see what happened. I hit over instead of over and out, and instead of letting me remove one word, it restarted the whole fucking thing. Holy fuck, dude. Received. Oh. Need. Defensive. Line. Map. Leave near building beside river. Leave. Where's near? Where's near? Near. Building. Beside. River.
They're
Over now.
asking me to find a
There we go.
map of the defensive line. There is one in my father's study.
Ugh. The Gothic line. What you've missed is that we have thrown our lot in with the partisans, and we are betraying our father because Germans. We have a plan to meet the white lady in the lake on the island. We just had to do the world's worst, fucking worst Morse code thing. And even with the key, even with even with the answer, I couldn't see how to figure out how to even get
Raven
there.
is making a big fuss.
So that was fun. And then we missed one word, and instead of letting us just remove that word and retry a different word,
Maybe
it
it's
instead
the same Raven that killed that poor sparrow.
it instead restarted the entire thing and made me do it over again. Because of course. Shit.
I hate bullying. Yet it seemed as if the Raven wanted to bring the little bird back to life.
Alright, so we're gonna take a photo of this. Just learn Morse code in the next 5 minutes. Right. The key they gave us to learn it didn't even make sense with the objective, though. Out of focus. Framed and exposed. Okay, we're just gonna focus it. Oh. Nice.
That's it. Hopefully the image comes out clearly.
Cool. Alright, let's go develop this. We have like a ton of quests right now, too. Oh, our sister is also dead in the chapel now, and Raven killed a little bird, and then we went and grabbed that little bird and put it on her chest, because that is symbolically us. So, there's that.
Maybe only so it can kill it again.
Oh, then we were supposed to also meet the nanny. The nanny died in a bombing. While we were still on the phone with her, we knew that, which is weird. Yeah. And we said specifically that we were supposed to be there instead of I. Really weird stuff. You didn't miss anything that made sense. Come on. Here we go. Beautiful. Is the graph real? That's a good question. I'm going to assume not, because it looked like a code graph. It looked like two
the
letters.
Should be fine like this. You can see detail clearly.
It looked like their two letters meant more than one word in a phrase. So it felt like it wasn't just like a straight up one for one telegraph. Because there was no lettering, so at least none that made sense unless I was just reading it wrong, because I have one brain cell and I've never lied about that. Oop. Okay, we know we can dial the phone, we don't need to. But all the other issues with the internet, at least they're walkthroughs and the old puzzles like that at the end of the game. Nah, you just go to your local grocery store and buy a Game Informer magazine. Like I did. Let's open our map. There we go. So we leave it here. Okay, so we gotta go across the bridge, take a left, go to the building, first building. Complete stuff near house before going to the area. Well, what else is there near the house that we can complete? God damn it, stop doing that. There's the Raven, which I'm gonna go find the Raven before we leave. The telephone, we've already dialed this, and there's nothing new for it. 6934, that's the quest we're on right now. Let's see. Strange note. Found this note among Mommy's things. Martha's handwriting doesn't make any sense. Dear mother. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Yeah, we saw that, but I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to do with this note. My happy room. We're still looking for the keys, but we don't know where the key ring is. The white lady requirements, the lover, personal object, has to be foggy, so we got to wait until the morning. Personal object, lover, be foggy to be able to photograph spirits. Yes, we can't do that. We have the infrared. We have the tripod. Okay. So what are we missing right now to do here? Because these all just seem like ongoing things that we can't just outright finish. Unless I'm just missing something. I'm going to look for this Raven real quick, though. Unless you want to beat a less popular... Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I still have a ton of, like, game guides, though. That was not a Raven. We just follow this? I guess it is a Raven. His sister's hair? She said we were going to cut our hair. She said we were going to cut our own hair, right? Here's the fabric again.
Dress. It's made from the same fabric I found a shred of next to the lake. In fact, it is torn. It must be my mother's. My goodness.
Is this setting it up to show that the mother,
I started to suspect that Mum had been involved in Martha's murder.
Yeah.
Lost in these thoughts, hours passed, and I completely forgot about the funeral. When I realized it was evening, they were already carrying the coffin towards the cemetery. She never loved me, I knew that well. But I would never have believed that, had it been her. I struggled to believe it, but it made so much sense. At the lake, she must have thought Martha was me because she was convinced that I was dead.
Symbolic? I don't know if it'd be very symbolic since that's their norm, right?
When the funeral ended, I felt an irresistible urge to play. I loved music. I started playing without thinking about the possible consequences. I didn't care anymore. I needed to feel alive, to exist again.
To exist again? That's an interesting phrasing. She kept playing that one note. I was going to say finally a song I could play, but never mind.
What's going on here? Julia? Is that you? No, it's not possible. Martha's never played. She's deaf, yet... No. This is madness. My God. So, Martha? I understand now. You can get all of the attention, right? You were jealous, weren't you? Because she was a wonderful girl and you're just a useless little slut.
Oh, shit.
How did you manage to convince her? I get it now. But she talked to me. No, it doesn't make sense. I will have you locked up in an asylum. You hear? That's enough. You will pay for what you've done, you cursed lunatic. They will torture you to reveal the monsters in your head.
Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball. Please get rid of the mother. The first chance I get, you got it.
Her words were as sharp as blades. I tried to tell her that it wasn't me. I showed her the photos I developed that proved my innocence. But she grew all the more angry. calling me crazy, and then...
What's up, PS2 guy?
She began to hit me with everything she had at hand.
How are you, my dude?
I closed my eyes as more darkness began to take over in me. Memories came flooding back. Not memories of actual past events, but more so of feelings. Feelings I had when I was little. They were scary. They were the fears of a little girl. Despite what had happened, I went walking in the woods early the next morning to meet the lady.
Doing good, my
The
dude.
evening
Thanks.
before, my father had tried desperately to console me.
Talk to me, Julia.
Oh, shit.
You know I love you.
It's a damn jump scare.
I just want to understand what happened. I am happy you are alive. Even if we have lost Mother, your mother was just in shock. She didn't want to hurt you.
So, first of all, you recognize it as Udo. I know that name. What else has he been in? Just so I know, so I can have a reference. We don't know for a fact that it was concentration camp fabric. First of all, and second, the one that's the not Z stuff is that dress was the mother's dress specifically, not the daughter's. Where are we at? Lever. I gotta do the lever first. What info about it? Why is it a post from 13 years ago? It's most helpful because you can't fix something that's not broken. Seen the boy in the stripped pajamas? No. Why are his pajamas stripped? He should have his pajamas on. Played every evil German in the 90s. Maybe we're just from Blade. Oh, okay. Yeah. God, I love Blade.
I don't know what I'm hoping to find, but what else can I do?
Bravo.
I will hopefully see if one of these graves is hiding something.
We'll do the other ones in a second.
The infrared film will show me.
All right, let's use our camera. We're going to use our, let's see, too close, subject framed, properly exposed. All right, let's grab our add-ons. I knew you meant striped. I'm just messing with you. But we need our infrared film. Currently out of focus. Let's fix our focus. In focus. Shoot. Dragon Netty. Yeah, I would have never even guessed that in a billion years. All right, let's do this. All right, what cards do you want to pick, guys? Give me the number of the row and then the number of the card. And we'll do it like that. We need 3 cards. Who's stripping? Me after stream. It's hot as fuck in here. Three, 5, 3, 2. We'll do 3, 6. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then 3, 2. And then Diddy Biddy said 2, 4. Sorry, Nicole, you were too slow. Row 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll get it next time. Justice, strength, and judgment. We're a paladin.
I'm going to enjoy what I deserve.
Love it.
But uncertainty and resistance to change are making my life very difficult.
Okay. Nice. All right. So, I think we have to develop the film we just did, don't we? Yeah, we'll have to develop it. And the bicycle's there, and that's there. Personal object is going to be down here. Okay, so we'll grab that on the way. Let's go ahead. Let's go back, develop the film of the lover, grab the bicycle, plant the evidence, and then go there. Sound good? Sounds good. Side-eye? Side-eye. Kayla, you may be a little bit behind. Just a smidge, a hair even. Thanks, one Mad Apple. Side-eye. Just a smidge, not much. All right. We're right here so we can go ahead and develop. Beautiful. Beautiful. We've had like 17 people in here pretty much all night. Appreciate you guys hanging out. This one's a rough one to play, but the story's pretty good. I really want to know. Okay, who's this handsome hunk? Really want to know what's going on.
I can't develop the photo like this.
Why not? Oh. Gotta make it smaller. It was perfect, but still wrong. Nice. Way more likes. Lurkers taps foot impatiently. Hey, no worries. It's a very interesting story. It is. It actually is. I gotta say. As much as I am bitching about several of the gameplay mechanics, because they're just unwieldy, it is something new, and that's refreshing.
There's the grave I've been searching for, and the spirit of a prisoner. Just like the White Lady, he's trapped in this world, but they can no longer meet one another. Evil is separating them.
Put it in the album. If you guys do like beautiful games with stories that make no fucking sense just like this, there's a video coming out in the morning you may like. That has some pretty good jump scares in it. So, be on the lookout for that. Okay, let's go get the bike. Let's go the other way. I don't want to go all the way around the house when we just go up and just out the front door. Take too long. Or not. Okay, that was a waste of my time. Love that. It's just randomly locking doors on us now. Ooh, hold on, what is this? Is this like a motorized scooter? Or like a hand car? What is this? This is cool as hell. That's a combustion engine, right? Okay, all right, let's just go ahead. I don't know what that mystery machine is, but that's pretty cool. All right, let's get our bike. A walking camera. Let's see. Is the gate shut? I think the gate's shut. Let's hop on this. Is the gate actually shut? Please don't be shut. Can we get through it? Because it's on the other side of the bridge. Can we go down and across? Hold on a minute. How do we get off? Get off. Right click. Yeah, we can't go through the gate, can we? Okay. The bicycle is the most useless thing we found in this game so far, because we can't use it anywhere. Can we go across this?
I came here to fish when I was little. I went with that ever so kind man who worked for my father. Who knows where he is now? Maybe he joined the war too.
Gotta go the long way. So The Simpsons with the toy people. No, I've never seen an episode of The Simpsons in my life. Just FYI. How in the hell do we get over there? Do we gotta go like legit all the way down to like this? There's no way, right? Maybe I'm just trying to get there too quickly. We gotta do it later. Fuck, okay. Are you asking me what's wrong with me because I haven't ever seen an episode of The Simpsons? Simpsons should have ended 10 years ago. I don't know. I can't say. So, okay, I can't. Yeah, the bike is fucking useless. Okay, we're just gonna leave it here. I don't know why we even got the pump. Also, what up, Emma? How you doing tonight? The latest season is good, and I'll watch an episode and die inside. It's funny. I watched an entire video essay on The Simpsons not too long ago, and even that stated that the newest Simpsons is good, so I don't know. I can't comment on it. I've only kind of seen clips every once in a while on the internet, but I've never seen an episode of The Simpsons.
If I wear this, it should allow me to make contact with her. With this object, she'll have to hear me, I have no doubt.
Hell yeah. More grave robbing?
I'm missing the element that connects my world to that of the White Lady. Oh, the lake. Of course. Why didn't I think of it sooner? The dress that I threw in the bushes that cursed day. It's been sitting beside the lake for a few days now, in a world that is both mine and hers.
You're not back now, you're Taro. Shit. Can we actually take the long way? Like, can I run down this side and make it to the building to stash the plans? Or will it stop me from doing that? For the funny and for the research, we're going to try it. We'd go up this way. And no, invisible wall. The invisible wall is something that was, it was a common occurrence for the negative ratings of this game. Where that she just constantly ran into invisible walls. I get it. Damn it. You like King of the Hill more now than you did at the time. I concur. I agree. I've rewatched it twice now in the last 2 years. And not only do I like it more than I did then, I respect it. So. God dang it, Bobby. Boy, ain't right, I tell you what. It should be down here. Right there.
Here it is. I hope it works.
Can't move?
Now that I have everything I need to communicate with the lady, I can finally go to the island.
Genuinely surprised that we have a motorboat. Like, I would absolutely have imagined it would be like a rowboat or even a kayak.
This little boat is Nanny's husband's pride and joy. He used to take me fishing in it many years ago. I don't understand why Mother never wanted me and Martha to use it.
I don't know how to get off. Oh, right here. Thank you, Jesus. Why was that so loud?
This is the tree the lover was hung from, according to the legend.
Okay, so what do we do here? That's not what I meant to do. Do. Part of me needs to enter her world. Yeah, lock of hair. So we need to cut. Yeah. Robot Chicken. Loved Robot Chicken. Loved Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
My mother's tailor scissors.
I actually just watched a small essay on an Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode today. Why can't we do anything? Hold on. Is there like something we gotta click on, or how does this work? Good night, Nicole. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Some episodes are just dumb. Yeah, that's actually what I watched today, was a synopsis on the most ridiculous Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode.
I was taking out of the camera just before I discovered Martha's body. It should contain shots from before that moment. With a bit of luck, one of the shots has captured the moment of Martha's murder. I will then finally have an answer. Was it really Mummy? I will develop it as soon as I can, but now it's time to speak with the White Lady.
Love Squidbillies. They just replaced the early Kyler, the main squid, with Tracy Morgan, if you didn't know that, by the way. So that's pretty fucking funny.
Cross to draw her to me.
Like, genuinely funny that they replaced him with Tracy Morgan. Come on.
A lock of my hair to enter into her world.
Moral
I will
oral.
use the tarot cards to communicate with her.
I vaguely
will be used like I did with Nanny.
Vaguely
Once
remember
two
moral
cards
oral.
have been chosen, it should begin.
Yeah, the main character from Squidbillies got kicked off the show, which is really funny to me. Poor Tracy Morgan's brain has been through so much. Yeah, that's fair. It's really genuinely funny. The main character in Squidbillies is early Kyler, right? And he's extremely redneck, anti-government, pretty racist. Turns out that Henson, I think was his name, the guy who actually voiced him, was also the exact same person IRL. Said a bunch of inflammatory shit online and then got replaced with Tracy Morgan. I thought that was just poetic.
You camouflage yourself in the woods to approach me. You blend in with the water to make yourself known. You wish to communicate with me through the energy of symbols. You use my pain to summon me. You are very bold. You call upon me for knowledge that I do not possess, for answers I do not have. I am only a vessel, like water, like air, a vessel to move and breathe.
Legit, yeah.
Right.
One Mad Apple.
Now I need to choose two cards. Here we go.
Yeah, it turns out that the guy who played him was actually just like him IRL. We're just gonna do the top middle and bottom middle.
Part of our soul embraces the people we love. It is then torn away from us when these people disappear. The wound is deep and it cannot heal. Faith vacillates. Death causes fear. But the church is a safe place. It is home and mother to its children. Faith is the light. Do not lose it. Finding it again is almost impossible. I lost it in sorrow, and without time, I am lost in the dark.
Do we choose another? We only needed two. Let's do one more. The Hanged Man. Wait, we keep opening? The fool.
You will no longer be able to tell light from darkness. In sorrow, the difference is so subtle. You are alone, and you will remain alone. Memories are abandoning you. They are your only true companions. Now they take the place of your happy childhood, and they may return to keep you company.
What does that say? The chariot. The tower.
You do not have control of yourself. There is a dark figure inside you. The wounds are feeding it. It will do things you do not like. It will use your desires, your guilt, the darkest parts of your conscience.
I don't think I saw more than a couple episodes of Moral Oral, to be honest. High Priestess. Evil baby. I was thinking the same thing.
The daughter, the house, the mother. The daughter comes from the mother's house, then makes herself a home and becomes a mother.
Pregnancy.
This cycle is broken. To undo the knot, find the sun. He is the original sin reflected on you. The one who gave you the light wishes to take it back. She wants control. Bit by bit, she is crumbling your life. You have to stop her.
Last two. Does it even matter, like, which ones we actually choose in which order? Why are her titties out, dude? Why are there so many titties on here?
I can sense that you want to know who did it, but I do not have the answer. You must find it yourself. Do not ever try to enter through the front door if you wish to reach the heart. Your twin sister might have the answer you are looking for. Even after death, we leave traces of ourselves, don't we?
So we have to photograph a ghost of our sister.
Everything is indefinite if you look at the essence of things.
Are we gonna wake up again? Oh? Oh. Oh, okay. Can we just surface, or do we have to swim through? We can not surface, okay. Cool. Jiggly titted hoe. Listen, as an enjoyer of titties, I appreciate the titties, but also, YouTube doesn't. So, if we could keep those at a minimum, that'd be great. There's not much down here to look at, unfortunately. Underwater, there's a plane. Underwater sections are normally gorgeous, but this is kind of meh. Do we go up a little bit so we can look at it? We can't interact with it in any way. What is that, a Spitfire? Let's just keep going. This is a pretty cool section, actually. I don't know what in the hell's going on, though. Let's go to the light. God, that's so bright, dude. Right here? It's just a lantern. I didn't even see this. Is that us? Oh. Grab the key. And we just wake up. Yep. Knew it. This is the key to the box. This is the key to oh god.
Speaking with the white lady confused me even more.
Oh
But
god.
At least now I have this key.
Yeah. It's the knick-knack box we didn't have earlier. This one. Okay, let's open this. Martha. I almost called her Maria. Here we go.
July 16th. Dear sister, I entrust my secrets to this letter. If you are reading it, things have gone as I thought they might, and I am no longer there with you. First of all, I am not deaf, and I never was.
Okay.
Mother scared me when we were little, so I decided not to speak or listen anymore. It worked. In fact, Mother began to love me. They also found a scientific explanation for my deafness. Neurological damage caused by excessive pressure exerted by the twin during pregnancy progressively led to hearing loss.
Blame the sister, yeah.
Like that, my decision was also transformed into a fault of yours.
We heard that,
I
yeah.
must put it right.
The start of the game, we heard
Do I have
that.
any other secrets? Unfortunately, yes, but a letter is too cold for such matters. Now that you know that I can speak, please go to the dark room. I have a hidden recording. Listen to it and you will hear my voice. Farewell, Martha. Why all of this madness, Martha? What else have you been hiding from me? You deprived me of your voice for more than 15 years. I can't wait to hear it now.
Wait, more than 15 years? Hold on. More than 15 years. Martha was 21 when she died. Does that mean that she spoke for 6 years? Okay. I'm not going to question it anymore. It's fine. It's just this fucking disc was here the whole time. No one ever thought to play it, see what was on it. Okay.
Hi, Julia. I know that this will seem absurd, but this is me and this is my voice.
It's our voice.
We're equals in this sense, too. Well, it's obvious, really. I've basically always spoken, and you were my voice. I'm going to meet my fate, so I don't want there to be any more secrets between us. I have to tell you that I'm pregnant.
I swear to fucking God, what is even going on here?
Julia, I'm pregnant with Lapo's baby. We had sex, and I never had the courage to tell you. I was so afraid of hurting you. I'm so ashamed. And now, how can I ever bring this child into the world? The baby is starting to show. Could you tell? That's why I'm no longer getting undressed in front of you. But for how much longer can I hide it? Yesterday, you asked me to go to the lake together early in the morning. You, the sleepyhead, early. I asked you to switch beds with me, like we used to when we were little girls. I got up at dawn and didn't wake you. I put on one of your dresses.
Is that what we gotta do now? Okay, we're playing out what she said. Got it.
I wrote a card to Mother telling her that it was you who was pregnant, not
Yep.
me, and to come and see at the lake. I left it on the desk in her room.
Yep, we read that. What up, Luna? The officer to try to give her twin her better relationship with the mother. I guess, yeah. The old mindfuckeroo.
Then I felt the need to talk to you, and I remembered the recorder in the dark room.
Okay. Let's run all the way down. Holy shit, why are we not sprinting anymore? Are we waddling? Are we suddenly 7 months pregnant? No. Welcome back, Luna. It's good to see you again. Hope you're doing okay. We miss having you in here regularly.
Alone and act as you. I will tell her everything you never had the courage to tell her. I will be your voice. I know how much she's made you suffer over the years. Unlike you, I remember all of the harm she has done to you, and it is my fault. Take my place, sister. You will live a better life, and I will be able to rest in peace, knowing that I at least tried to put right what I have done wrong. I will go now. My last memory will be the image of you sleeping peacefully.
Why, though?
Hi, Julia. I was upset.
Why, though?
Unbelievably upset. July 16th, that cursed day. Martha didn't wake me up.
Are we getting dressed? No. Maybe? Yeah,
There
let's
was a
get dressed.
dress missing from my wardrobe.
Yep. For anyone who doesn't know, Luna is one of our OGs here. Can we get out? Quit display village.
It was late. Martha hadn't woken me up as we had agreed, and I always overslept.
Where's our other interacts? I don't see any. Oh, here we go. You quit your job?
Martha wasn't there, and we were supposed to go to the lake together.
I hope it was,
She even made her bed, which was unusual.
For a good reason?
I thought Mother woke up
Under
early,
good
stopped
conditions?
her medication, and asked her to do something.
Had a wedlock baby, especially if Lapo was dead.
And take the photographs
We'd never be able to
by
marry her.
myself
A huge deal
without
back then.
Martha.
Well, Lapo didn't die until after she's already dead, so... But yeah, I hear you. Lapo died 3 days after Martha was found dead. Also, I have to ask, what sort of investigative measures did they take to assume that she was murdered and didn't just drown? Right? Because the papers said that she was murdered. Doesn't pay shit, supervises a neurotic mess. What do you do, Emma?
It was a foggy morning, but it was no longer dawn. It was a sign of something terrible.
Do we gotta run all the way down there now? Map? Do we have a map?
My mother had killed her beloved
Never mind.
Martha with her own hands. I had then taken her place, usurping the throne of her affection. She would have never forgiven me. I had real reason to be afraid.
Did Martha drown or get shot? We never saw blood or a wound. So, I assume drown. A very good question, though. Whether tried to shoot Julia and shot Martha. But what prompted it, though?
I searched for one of Daddy's pistols to defend myself. What a stupid little girl I was. In spite of everything, that roll of film still needed developing, even if it didn't prove she was guilty. I also wanted to search for proof of Martha's pregnancy.
Horrible job, private practice, no HR, boss brother word. Ah, well, at least you're out of it now, Luna. That's good. Hope you find something better soon.
Face the troops of the 8th Army. Units of an Indian division crossed the River Pesa on a vast front. and they advanced 2 kilometers south of Monte Lungo. Meanwhile, the New Zealand units have reinforced their positions that run from San Michel to La Romola. Near La Romola, the Michelangelesque villa of the E family, where General K was staying, was bombed by the artillery. Luckily, the general and his family were not in the house at the time of the attack.
Isn't that us?
And once again, La Romola has been the site of graphic barbarity. A farm was stormed and animals were stolen and killed. Nobody has claimed responsibility for yet another act of senseless vandalism. But at the scene, an anti-German propaganda flyer was found. This is the civilization that our comrades are proposing.
Hold on, sorry a second. Supposed to McDonald's burger, put it in the lunchroom and start picking toppings off the burger like just ordered stuff, you know? That's funny. Okay, so I know that she found out Julia was knocked up and decided to kill her, right? I get that. My question is still, what prompted Martha to decide that she wanted, like, just because she was pregnant? That was it? That was all it took?
Another telegram of condolence. Isn't it a bit late?
Holy shit. 1 second, dude. Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call. I'm actually might have to end the stream early tonight.
Dear Mrs. RNAK, following your call, we have received a telegram from Dr. D. Your request has been accepted. As soon as the police station issues authorization, we will send for the
bastard
girl.
child.
While we wait, to avoid the girl taking any extreme actions, as per the fears you have expressed,
Yeah, that's
ask
fair.
that you
One Mad
trust in
Apple.
the advice of her treating physician. I thank you for your generous and charitable donation to our institution. Director S. Volterra Psychiatric Hospital. Telephone 0782. Now that she has discovered everything, she wants to lock me up in an asylum.
She did say that,
Maybe
yeah.
even worse. She wants to kill me and have everyone believe it was suicide. She is preparing all the finer details.
Okay, so this is extremely impromptu, and I am sorry. However, I have an unexpected guest about to arrive who needs asylum, so I kind of got to go for the night, which is really weird, I know. So I unfortunately have to call it here for tonight. We are about halfway through this game, though, so we will be able to finish it tomorrow night. I just got an emergency phone call, and I kind of have to go. So, yeah. Sorry, guys. I know that's really weird and strange, but I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here. I am enjoying the game so far. We're gonna continue it tomorrow night. We're gonna finish it. I love all of you, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night.